we complaining about the heat when it's only 35 degrees? Is the heat really that unusual? And why is it so hot? As ever, there are multiple reasons, but first, the UK has a temperate maritime climate, which means that its weather is generally mild, moist, and highly changeable from day to day, which is why we love talking about the weather. Latitude-wise, the UK is located quite far north. If you look at a map, our country aligns with some of the coldest regions in the Northern Hemisphere, but our weather is mostly mild because it is heavily influenced by the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf Stream, which help to keep winters warm and summers cooler than other places at the same latitude. So that means that we rarely experience extreme weather, for example, severe droughts or deep prolonged freezes, which leads us to the question, why is it so hot right now? Much of Europe, including the UK, is currently experiencing an exceptional, record-breaking heat wave. A massive heat dome has triggered maximum red alerts across Europe, and there are three reasons for why this is happening. Number one, the jet stream, which is a fast-moving ribbon of air in the upper atmosphere that separates warm subtropical air from colder polar air. When the jet stream weakens or becomes more wavy, it can develop large amplitude meanders, which slows down weather systems, and in Europe, this can allow hot air masses from North Africa or Southern Europe to be repeatedly advected northwards and trapped over the continent for extended periods. Climate change. Human-driven global warming has permanently raised the baseline temperature of the Earth. A natural weather anomaly that might have caused a pleasant 28-degree summer day 50 years ago is now launched from a much warmer starting point, easily breaching historical 40-degree thresholds. And on a broader timescale, climate change is increasing the baseline probability and intensity of heat waves. Higher global temperatures mean that when a heat wave does occur, it starts from a warmer background state, making extremes more severe. Land surfaces in Europe are also drying in many regions during the summer, which reduces evaporative cooling from soils and vegetation. This further amplifies heat extremes through land-atmosphere feedbacks. And finally, for the Americans and Australians who keep telling me that 40-degree heat isn't that hot, unlike dry desert heat, current UK heat waves are often highly humid. High humidity slows down sweat evaporation, which severely dampens the human body's natural cooling mechanism. This pushes us closer to a dangerous wet bulb temperature, which is a point where the air is so thick with moisture that your body physically can't cool itself down no matter how much you sweat. Our infrastructure is not designed to cope with this level of heat. Combined with a lack of residential air conditioning, standard buildings turn into literal heat traps during a heat wave. Add to that concrete, tarmac, and brick infrastructure absorb massive solar radiation during the day and then continuously radiate it back out at night, which spikes local urban temperatures. And ceiling fans are also uncommon here, so most people rely on small portable fans, and while you can buy portable air conditioning units, they're not cheap to buy and they use a massive amount of electricity, which is incredibly expensive in the UK. If you're looking for scientific ways to stay cool, I have made another video about that, so go and watch it. In the meantime, keep asking questions and never stop learning.